Hi guys, David Stone here with another episode of Living Fearlessly. You know, one of the problems that we have with anxiety, one of the things that makes anxiety so difficult is the pain that we feel, the emotional pain of worry and anxiety and fear. And one of the unique things about that type of pain is that it's kind of all pervasive. We feel completely wrapped up in that pain, in that anxiety. And I want to give you some tips for learning how to not feel that pain so intensely. I want to change your thinking about it. For example, think of it this way. Imagine you're preparing supper and you're chopping vegetables on the chopping board or something like that, and the knife slips and you get a little cut on your finger. And it hurts, ow, it hurts like heck. And you go to the bathroom and you clean it up and you put a Band-Aid around it, don't you? But let's think about the pain of that cut in your finger. First of all, it's highly localized, isn't it? It's right there on the tip of your finger and it hurts like heck. But while as much as that your finger hurts, your right foot is just fine, isn't it? And your elbow is fine, it doesn't hurt at all, and your earlobe, everything else is just fine. The pain is highly localized. And the other thing is, we know that it's temporary. Yeah, I got a little cut, but it's going to go away. It's going to heal up. I put a Band-Aid on it. If it's a bad cut, I may have to go and get some stitches or something, but it's not going to last forever. And it's interesting, the words and the language that we use. We say, I have a cut. I've got a cut on my finger, or I've got I have a broken leg, even if it's a more serious injury. Now, I want to contrast that with the pain we feel when we have fear or anxiety, because what we say then is, I am worried, I am anxious. And there's a difference between I have a cut and I am worried. Now, both of them involve pain, but the one is a temporary thing that for the moment, I have this condition, but I know that it's going to go away. When we talk about worry and anxiety, though, it becomes our identity. It says, this is who I am. This describes me. And now we own it, and that pain becomes all pervasive, and we feel it in our right foot and in our finger and our head and everywhere, and it just kind of goes around with us. And that's what I'd like to shift our thinking, because if in this moment or tomorrow or for yesterday or whatever, you were feeling anxious, let's change our language. Let's change the way we talk about that. And instead of saying, I am worried, let's change it and say, I have some concerns. All right, now that's fine. That's a very different. It's like I have a cut. I have some concerns. Well, fine, great. We all have concerns from time to time. And that means that I can take some action. I can think about what those concerns are, what are the problems that I'm facing, and I can think about solutions to them. But if I am anxious, I am worried, that's a whole identity thing, and we don't want that. Nothing wrong with having a few concerns. That makes them very temporary and very curable, in the same way that I have a cold or I have a sniffle, right? I am not the flu. I am the flu. No, you're not. You have the flu. So let's change our language about that. Instead of saying, I am worried, I am anxious, let's start to say, I have some concerns. I have some anxieties that I'm working on, but I know that they're going to go away very, very soon. And one of the ways that we can get them to go away faster is by changing the words that we use to describe them. I'd like you to think about that. Now, if anxiety, if worry is something that you struggle with and you'd like a little bit of help with that, I'd be thrilled to help you. Check it out right there at the bottom. You can see my email address. Go ahead, reach out to me, contact me directly, and we can hop on a Zoom call. And for 30 minutes, absolutely free. And I'd love to chat with you, see if there's something I can do to help. Anyway, that's my message for today. Let's change our language from I am anxious to I have some anxieties. I have a few worries. I have a cut. It's going to go away. They're all going to go away. All right. I'll see you again the next time on Living Fearlessly.